Hello everyone, this is Dylan from the Troll Club, and I'm here to do a deck profile video on the green Tien deck that actually brought two nats. So I only ended up getting top 64, just barely didn't make its, got X3, so I thought that I would just do a video anyway, just to show off the deck and kind of help anyone who wants to play the deck also, kind of show off the list, and if you want to play the deck yourself, this could maybe help you. So yeah, so everyone, this is the green Tien leader. I mean, everyone should know what it does by now. Just can activate main, add a Chaozu from deck to hand, start this once per game. And when you awaken, you untap, you awaken with the Z extra, and you untap one and play 3 tokens when you awaken. And you get the +5 and draw when you attack on the awaken side. You get to give a token +10 for the turn, which is pretty nifty. And then you get to activate battle and make one of your Tiens cost 1 less. So basically, you'll get 1 free play a turn with the Tiens, which is really huge. So yeah, I've been playing this deck a lot. I've been getting a lot of testing with it. And I think it did pay off. I was doing pretty well, I would say. I did go X3, so I was liking the deck a lot. I killed people very early a lot of the time, so it's very fun to play. Very aggressive, very green. I like it a lot. It centers around tokens, so if you like green decks, if you like aggressive decks, you'll definitely like Tien. So we'll go into the deck now. So I played 2 Chaozu. This is the Chaozu you want to add from deck to hand at the start of the game. Luckily, I never whiffed on it. I only played 2 because you're really only going to play it once a game. So as long as you play 2, then that will hopefully mean they're not both in life. There is some times where I started with 1 in my hand when I mulliganed, but I still never whiffed on the leader effect at least. So really, you probably only need 2. I mean, if you get really unlucky and just whiff on both Chaozus on your leader effects, it sucks, but I don't think you have room to play more than 2. But just top 5 searcher for any world tournament. A lot of your deck is 4 or less. So a lot of your deck is world tournament. Even your extra cards have the world tournament trait, so that you can actually add them to hands, which is very nifty. So Chaozu has a lot of targets that can help you find your Tiens that you need to play the game with. So speaking of the Tiens, we will go into the Tiens themselves now. So I play 4 of the one that makes a token whenever a token leaves. I play 4 of the Tien that makes an extra card free once per turn. And then there is 4 of the dual attack blocker. So they all play the same way. You just gotta pay 1 green. The leader effect actually makes it to where it's free. So you can activate battle, play one of these Tiens for free. Very, very nifty. These Tiens only play if you combo a token, so make sure you have one of those. But this Tien actually combos with any card, and that's non-unique. It doesn't matter what color either, so I was even combo my overarms and stuff off of this. This card is insane. This only works in turn 3, but once you hit turn 3 with this card, it's just nuts. Free dual attack blocker. I was playing this on both turns, getting some blocks, getting some a lot of aggression. You can get a lot of swings per turn. Like on turn 3 and 4, I was probably swinging 10+ times. It was a lot. These Tiens really do. The Tiens plus the tokens are like the heart of the deck. That's what makes you attack so many times. Very crazy. There is one Tien I'm not playing. It's the one that makes the barrier blocker. I thought he was not really that impactful in most games I was playing. He was definitely the most cuttable card, I would say. As long as you see one of these Tiens by turn 2 or 3, you're usually good. Like I was every game except for 1, I at least saw the Tiens to do stuff. So if you want to play more Tiens just to make sure you don't whiff off of it, you can definitely play the other Tien. But I think just playing 12 of them is fine. I mean, I was never really missing the barrier blocker Tien. I think he doesn't really affect the decks that much. But these Tiens are very, very good. So the other Tien I was playing is this concept rare. It came up a couple times. Popping people's boards when they don't expect it can be pretty nifty. And I actually did play the mirror match where this could have been good because it would have popped all of their tokens plus one of their 4-cost Tiens. But he's double strike 25k can come in handy. Obviously, you can give it crit with the 1 extra card, so it's also pretty nifty. I just play 1. I only have 1 anyway, but I would probably only play 1 anyway. Counts as a Tien card, so it's pretty cool there. Searchable with the Chaozu also. I played 2 Chi-Chis, so she's also searchable by Chaozu, a world tournament card. She's very nice, just a 1 energy play that draws a card, and it's a barrier blocker for the next 2 turns. Very cool. I don't remember if I even actually maybe it was one or two times I played her, but I was killing my opponent so fast that I really didn't even have a turn to play her. I would rather just try and kill my opponent. But in my testing before, I definitely had a lot of games where I just played this for one and sat back and dormanted and then block with this. And then, you know, they can't answer because it's barrier blocker. It can be very nice. It works on turn 3. So it's just a very nice one energy play when you have nothing else to do. Just play as a barrier blocker. Very, very good there. Then we have 2 of this Piccolo Jr. This is probably the most cuttable card that I had. I sided it out pretty much every game because I'm playing 50 cards, and it was really hard to figure out what to take out because every card in the deck feels just so good. But I guess this is one of the most cuttable cards you could play, but it's still really good. Just a 1 energy, 3 or more energy, get to play it for 1, and it's a 25k dual attack that will KO one of your opponent's cards, and also makes them discard a card. Like, it's a lot of value for 1 energy, but yeah, I mean, it's not really like the most needed. That's why I decided to have most games, but it's nice to extend your plays if you have nothing else to do. You can just pay 1 for this, and it's 25k dual attack, gets you 2 more swings, makes them discard a card, and also it gives you removal, because this deck actually doesn't have that much removal, so a card like this is actually pretty helpful. Just a 1 energy pop is very, very nice, so I would like to add more removal if I could. This is definitely one of the ones you can do, but I sided him out pretty much every game. I don't think I played him once, just because there was other better plays to do, but he's still a good card. Then we have 2 of the 5-cost Gohans. This card was really, really good, mostly because it's live turn 2. So if you go seconds, you can just play this on 2, and then you could possibly have 6 tokens in play, which is what I was doing a lot. So when you play this on 2 in rest mode, and then you swing with a bunch of tokens, you combo off the tokens, and then the token will leave the battle area. This will proc the Gohan to untap, and it's a 20k double strike at your opponent's face. And that early on, usually they can't negate this. So having that early on at pressure was very, very nice. It came clutch in a lot of games. I might actually play another one because it was just so good every time. But yeah, it can also untap an opponent's turn whenever a token leaves. So if you force the tokens to be comboed off, you can untap as a blocker. So sometimes I was having just a bunch of blockers on board, like the Chi-Chi, this, another card we're about to talk about. So yeah, you can have a lot of blockers on board for defense. Like dormant plus a blocker, I mean, obviously you're going to be safe every time. So very, very good card there. I probably will play a third one. It was very, very good. Then we probably have the MVP of the day, the 6-drop Goku. He was crazy. I pretty much played him every single game on every turn I could. He is really, really good, especially in this deck where you're comboing a bunch. He wants you to combo, and you combo himself from the board, and then he comes back out. And then whenever he's played, he sacrifices the energy, so that will proc twice because he plays for 1 as long as you have 3 or more energy. So he's just insane. Like, this card is so good. I want to play a third one. Luckily I did pull a third one for my packs, so I think I will definitely be playing a third one of this card. I mean, playing this turn 3 and then just having 2 swings like that, or just playing on your. I mean, you could play on your opponent's turn also and be a blocker, or if they don't kill this instantly, you can combos himself, comes back out again. So it's really, really good, really, really high value card. I would definitely recommend picking up this card if you can. It is very, very good in this deck. It's was the MVP of the day, I think. It extends your turns so much. We have 2 Solidarities. I don't really think he came up, mostly because he's 2 energy, and I wanted to just spam out a bunch of 1 energy plays to kill my opponent, which is mostly what I did. I don't think a single one of my games went to turn 5. Every game ended by turn 4. Either I died or my opponent died by turn 4. So spending 2 energy on this usually wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted either free or 1 energy plays to extend my turn to kill my opponent. But obviously this could be good if it's an annoying barrier card you need to remove. I don't remember if I even played this card 1 time. Maybe I did play it once to get rid of a barrier card. But yeah, being 2 energy when I was trying to kill my opponent that fast, it didn't really come up. But I probably would still play just in case there's really slow matchups where you need barrier removal. This could definitely come in clutch there. Super combos, I was playing 2 Paragus and 2 Launch. So Launch is just a searchable super combo off of Chaozu. So Chaozu was able to actually find me this a couple times, which is pretty nice. And then obviously Paragus is nice to draw more cards, find your pieces. I made this this was like a last minute change. I was playing 4 Launches and then actually switched to 2 Paraguses, and I do not regret it. They definitely think that was the right choice when I was comboing for game. Paragus was just essential in finding more super combos, finding more plays to extend my turns. Very, very good there. So definitely I'm glad I made that choice. Then the spicy tech I'm playing is actually 3 Bupos. So my rationale is that I'm just trying to get to turn 4, turn 5 to kill my opponent. And I just need my opponent to not kill me. So if I don't want to pay 2 and tap out for a Unison, which definitely could get hit by something, which you like Beast Go Hunt or something like that, I would just leave 2 up and then play this. Most of the time they didn't have the answer. I don't think I think only once someone had an answer for it, but no one's really expecting the Bupos. So yeah, no one counterplayed it. Once I hit them with it, they just passed turn, and I got another turn to just rail my opponent with a bunch of cards on board. So yeah, Bupo was pretty clutch. He saved me a lot of turns. It just ended their turn instantly. It was very, very good. I liked it a lot. And you can usually on turn 3 you can very easily still apply a lot of pressure while also leaving 2 up. Like you can just pay 1 for a Tien, or no, you get 3 tokens, and you get to swing with all of them. Swing with your leader, swing with the free Tien that you play, and then pay 1 for like a 1 energy play. Swing with that, and that was already like 5-6 swings you get out of that, and then you're fine just leaving 2 up to just pay 2 for this, end their turn. Then turn 4 you just try and kill them. That's what I did every time. So Bupo was really, really nice there. Then we play 4 Dormants because we're green. So, 3 different arts, and pretty funny there. But yeah, 4 Dormants. I mean, it's dormant. Yeah. You got to survive to the next turn. You're green. Extra card package. So I was playing 3 Mystery Ray and 4 Kia Cancels. So these are really, really good, mostly because the 1 Tien makes them free once per turn. So Mystery Ray is always just a really clutch card. It's one of your removal cards, so it's definitely essential that you play this because you really don't have that much removal, and this is just a lot of value for free. Being able to KO something, you draw the card back, and you also get to either give any Tien card double strike for the turn, or you can give all of your tokens +5 for the turn. So there was some times where some decks were playing cards that would neg all my tokens by like 10, and this gives all my tokens +5, so they'll all be 15, so they would actually live off of the -10 to the board. So this card is essential for that. It's also just making all of your tokens +5, so they're all 15k, so they can actually swing at your leader over and over again. Very, very crazy. And Kia Cancels is just an all-around good card. It can be a negate that draws for free, or it can be a activate battle draw card, give your Tien +15k and crit. So there was a lot of turns where the only play I had was like 1 energy, had nothing to do with, so I just paid 1 and gave a Tien crit, and then just crit them down. Didn't crit anything like too crazy, but obviously just making any of your Tien cards crit anytime is really, really nice. So I would say those are very, very good cards there. Then I'm going to go into the one-ofs now. So token negate, it came up a couple times, but it's mostly just to help you survive to the next turn. If you dormant someone and then hit them with this, their turn's over. Pretty simple there. Frieza, you play Z Unisons, so if you see it, you see it. It's nice. It did come up a couple times. I didn't. Most of the time I was drawing it and I didn't have a Unison in play, so I just charged it. But a couple times it did come in clutch. So there's that. This Goku, I think I played him a couple times. He's pretty good. It's just a 1 energy play that draws, so it's very, very good there. He's also 24k. You can untap as long as you have a blocker in play, and there's a lot of blockers. The SR Tien's a blocker, so very, very easy to get that effect. You play a lot of blockers. The Green Goku's a blocker. The Chi-Chi's a blocker, so very, very easy to get that off. And he'll be a 24k dual attack, and then he can kill something when he is dead. So mostly just another 1 energy play to extend your turns. Very, very good there. Great 1 energy play is this Trunks. So I'm siding in 2 more for the Unison heavy decks, but I just made 1 just in case they happen to play Unison. Yeah, this card is also crazy in this deck. This and the other 2 I sided are probably the second MVP of the day. There was so many matchups where someone would play Unison on me, and I would just instantly kill it with the Trunks, and then it's 25k double strike barrier that they have to deal with as long as the token's in play. So you're going to always have tokens in play because of the Z extra and stuff. So yeah, Trunks is crazy in this deck. He removes 4 markers because he plays a token himself. You're going to have 3 tokens in play. So you remove 4 markers from any Unison as long as it doesn't have barriers. So Crazy card in this deck. And the 2 overwhelms we play Toa and Bardock. Toa is just great. Makes them discard a card and +5 to your leader. Your leader can swing twice. So obviously making yourself a 25k leader attacks twice is crazy. Toa is great. I played Bardock. There was a couple matchups I was thinking about where Bardock would be really good. Mostly against Aransu. Aransu was the matchup I was most scared of. So my plan was to play this and warp all of their 6-drops so they can't draw cards, because the Majin Kus and Majin Dus are all 6 costs, and that's pretty much the only way they draw cards is by playing those. So my plan was to wait for them to play all the Majin Dus and Kus, and then play this and warp all of their 6 costs so they can't be drawing cards anymore. I did do it once, but I didn't really play it against many Aransus of the day. But also gonna be good against like Yellow Gogeta. They play a lot of 8 costs during your turn, so you know you can just play this after they played all of them, warp all their 8 costs. Pretty good there too. In the SCR, shout out to Angel for giving me this cool collector's rare. But I was playing Purunga. Purunga is just really nuts. As long as they don't have energy marker, you can just tap people out and kill them. Because I mean, yeah, you're gonna have so many swings. Paying 2 for this, tapping their energy. Making them pitch cards, wiping the board, whatever you want to do. Yeah, Purunga is nuts in this deck. I think it is definitely the essential SCR to play. I killed my opponent turn 4 basically every time I won, so turn 3 or 4, and if I drew into Purunga, it was basically overkill. Like, they just couldn't respond to anything I wanted to do. I just kept swinging over and over again, just want to turn my card sideways, and they couldn't do anything. So Purunga, broken card there. So that was the entire main deck. So we'll go into the Z deck now. So we have the Z Extra itself. So a lot of the time, if you go second, you can actually play the Z Extra on turn 1 because it does cost 2. And the way you can do is you can pitch a card during your main phase. You can make 3 tokens. And then when you awaken, your leader actually doesn't say you need to have 3. You play it to 3. The Z Extra says you have to play until you have 3 tokens. So you play until you have 3 with the Z Extra. And then your leader doesn't care about how many tokens you have in play, so you can just untap 1, awaken, and you can play 3 more tokens. So you can actually have 6 10k swings on your opponent's turn, and if you use the mystery array, there'll be 6 15k swings, even crazier. Yeah, my opponents were not ready for this many attacks early on, and luckily I didn't really play against. I only played against green once, so but I still was able to kill him turn 3. So very crazy the amount of tokens you can make. It's a lot of attacks every turn. And then I'll also activate main if you have 4 more energy to untap a Tien card. So I was pretty much using that every turn 4 to try and kill my opponent. I think every time I untap my leader, because obviously you get to draw a card again. So you need the draw to kill your opponent. You need the combo power. So very crazy card. And I do play 2. Just in case I want to untap my leader through a floodgate. I don't think I ever did play a second one because I just want to spend my energy for 1 energy plays to kill my opponent. But very good there. Now, 1-up Bardock Unison. Played him quite a lot. He just draws a card, gives something blocker, so you can have a lot of blockers in play. You already play a lot of natural blockers, so I mean, if they just die, this gains a marker, and it will live, especially through dormants. So very nice card here. It's pretty hard to kill this when you have so many blockers, and he gains markers whenever it dies. And then through dormant, if you just have dormant, you can tap out and play this, and most of the time you're gonna be safe against unless you're like playing against like blue and they have Beast Gohan. So do be wary of your matchup, obviously, if you tap out with this, but you should be pretty safe. And I played 2 Vegito Unisons, mostly because I didn't have a second Bardock, so I just played 2 Vegitos instead. I think I played him once because I needed some removal, and he does have removal on him, but it is 2 Z energy, which is a little much for this deck. You're mostly comboing tokens, so the tokens can't go to Z energy, obviously. So making Z energy isn't the easiest thing to do in this deck, but it can be good. It's just 15k that kills something and draws you cards, so not a bad one there. Oolong, I don't think I played it once. And testing, I've played it a couple times to make my opponent pitch when they had low hands, but in the day I didn't play it a single time. But it can be good if you just need to pitch the last card out of their hand. Android, Dr. Drew, I thought about playing him one time just to go to 4 and try and kill my opponents with the super combos. But yeah, I mean, he can come up sometimes if you need to get the 4 life to get your super combos online, or you just need to draw cards to make sure you can kill your opponent. Good card here. I mean, I would definitely still play 1. Piccolo is a great card in this deck. Since you're playing so many cards for free or one, you can easily get the Bond 5 for barrier removal. So he's just a great 1 energy play. I mean, 20k dual attack and you get to KO something annoying barrier. It's great. It's honestly what you want. Playing 4 green cards is not hard since you're free playing a bunch of guys on both turns. And yeah, Piccolo's just a great play. Broly, he always came in clutch whenever I needed a double strike swing for 1. Being a 1 energy play that KOs something and 25k double is just nuts. I mean, he won me a couple games because being double strike from the Z deck is just good for 1. Really good card. And then Frieza, I think I only played him once when I needed some way to KO something for only 1 Z energy. So, and then it also pitched my opponent's hand, which is kind of helpful. So he can come up sometimes, but pretty effective card here. I mean, it's 2 energy, so it's not really what you would want to do. But if you have literally nothing, if you have like nothing to do at all, Frieza's a fine play to do. And then we'll go into the side deck now real quick. I played a second Bardock to replace the Toa in case I played it against Aransu, because I really do not want the 6 drops being played. So just second Bardock for the Aransu matchup, basically. Or maybe yellow Gogeta too. 3 Koetsukai, because it's just good against everything. Mostly for Aransu, but mostly blue. Some yellow decks, like yellow Gogeta, could fold against this. But yeah, just a good deck. Good card to have against everything. Trunks, this is the card decided the most, I think, because there's just so many decks that play Unisons, and they will fold if their Unison dies. So yeah, pretty nuts. There was a guy who played, I was a blue Bojack card guy I played against, who played the Deborah on turn 3 because he ramped to 4, and I just paid 1 and killed it instantly. And then he could not really recover after that. So yeah, Trunks is crazy in this deck. The one of Goku, I think I sided it once against the blue deck, but I just didn't see it. It can be really crazy against some blue decks, like Blue Diamond Goku is probably really good against, because all of their removal is bottom decking. So this just says your opponent can't bottom deck cards, and can really lock some blue decks out. So I know there's a lot of blue in this meta, so this is a good card. Boo, I really decided, I really just had this in the side deck for any like really slow matchups that I didn't expect. This would be good against, because it can kill Z extras, it can kill everything annoying barrier. So just a good reset button essentially. If I play against like anything really slow, like maybe like Black Hatchiak, if I played against that, it'd be decent. But yeah, it's okay. I never decided it, but just in case I had it in there. 2 Tiens. I was expecting someone to probably play Green Zamasu, and if I was going to play against it, I was going to be ready. So I had these just in case, because Green Zamasu is a menace. I mean, we saw it win Nats, so I was definitely ready with some kind of anti-mail cards, just to make sure I didn't lose that way. But luckily I didn't play against it, but you gotta be ready. Gotta have the anti-mail support. Gotta have the anti-mail stuff ready. And we have 2 Vegeta, anti-discard. There actually was quite a few cells, green cells around, so this would have been good against them, but I didn't play against them. But if I did, I was ready. I had the green Vegetas for when they try to pitch my hand. Then we have the one of Bujin. This is mostly for any decks that played Oceanus or like Topo, stuff like that. I just had this ready for it. So I think I played it one time, but I didn't really play against any decks that had the time to try and float get me like that. And then our final side card is a blue Impulse. So I think this was also just for any decks that played a lot of the cards are in my turn, like the yellow Gogeta or Aransu, stuff like that. In hindsight, it's probably a little too slow to be playing this. I think the other cards I play, like Koetsukai or something else, do the same thing. But being able to board wipe for potentially a 1 is really nuts. So there is that. So that is Green Tien. It is a very fun deck to play. My rounds running super early. I was killing my opponent really fast. Every opponent I won against, I killed them either turn 3 or turn 4. It's very aggressive. You can make a lot of tokens on your turn 2. I think half of the games I made like 6 tokens on turn 2, and then just swung like 7, 8, 9 times, and then they couldn't really recover from it. But yeah, that is the Green Tien deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll probably be doing some more contents soon about Nats 2025, so watch out for that. And I'll have the deck list in the description if you guys want to try out the deck for yourself. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.